People say I'm crazy, doing what I'm doing. Well, they give me all kinds of warnings to save me from ruin. When I say that I'm okay, well, they look at me kind of strange. Surely you're not happy now, you no longer play the game. People say I'm lazy and dreaming my life away. Well, they give me all kinds of advice designed to enlighten me. When I tell them that I'm doing fine, watching shadows on the wall, don't you miss the big time, boy, you're no longer on the ball. I'm just sitting here watching the wheels go round and round. I really love to watch them roll. No longer riding on the merry-go-round. I just had to let it go. Grand Rising. Today is a new day to start again. It is 5/26/24. I think I might have already opened with that song, but I wanted to do it again, so I get to do what I want. That's how we're doing it. So, Grand Rising. Today is a new day to start again. It is 5/26/24. We are under new management at Today is a New Day to Start Again. I am the new manager today, and we are currently under construction with promise of flourishing growth. We read a verse of the Tao Te Ching each week. If you're not familiar with the Tao Te Ching, look it up. It is an ancient writing that basically teaches of Wu Wei, the way. I believe that the way is at the core of everything and is what we should do. And so what I do is I read two different versions of the Tao Te Ching, which was written by Lao Tzu. And one is by Wayne Dyer, one is by Ron Hogan. They're just two different versions. So we read both versions every day starting on Wednesday, and then we let it marinate all week. And then on Tuesday, I do my Tuesday Tao Te Ching current verse analysis, which is slowly becoming a culturable phenomenon. So let's get right into it. We're going to change the color, and we are going to put on a little music. Technical difficulties. Uh-oh. We did it. Wayne Dyer, verse 54 of the Tao Te Ching. Whoever is planted in the Tao will not be rooted up. Whoever embraces the Tao will not slip away. Generations honor generations endlessly. Cultivated in the self, virtue is realized. Cultivated in the family, virtue overflows. Cultivated in the community, virtue increases. Cultivated in the state, virtue abounds. The Tao is everywhere. It has become everything. To truly see it as it is. In a person, see it as a person. In a family, see it as a family. In a country, see it as a country. In the world, see it as the world. How do I know this is true? By looking inside myself. Then we change to the Ron Hogan, which is a different color of the same verse, verse 54 of the Tao Te Ching. Tao's power is so deeply entrenched, it can never be uprooted. Tao's power clings so tightly, it can never slip away. It will endure for generations. If you get in touch with the power of Tao, it will become real. If your family gets in touch with the power of Tao, the power will flourish. If your community gets in touch with the power of Tao, the power will grow even stronger. If your country gets in touch with the power of Tao, the power will become abundant. If the world gets in touch with the power of Tao, the power will be everywhere. How can I know this? I just do. So then we are going to get into my three things, and that is basically, I speak of yesterday, talk a little bit about that, about today, and then tomorrow is an event or something going on in the future that I have to look forward to or plan for. So yesterday, I did get cargo shorts and swim trunks in the same thing. There were cargo swim trunks, and that was a huge score for me at the Goodwill. And they were both yellow tags, which were 50% off, and they were already discounted down. So that was a score. I did sing karaoke. My day was very weird, and basically I ended up going to sleep and missed the first full game of the Pacers, and woke up and said, well, I was supposed to sing these 2 songs. So I did get up and went there to the Silver Moon Saloon. I watched the end of the Pacer game, and I sang my songs. I did not hit, She Talks to Angels. I felt like I hit it pretty well. Definitely the best I've ever hit it before, like in public, and felt really good about that. And then I did Mr. Jones, and I need to do a different version. I knew it was going to be a tough song, but people really liked it, but I still wasn't right on it. I wasn't in the right key, and I was off, but I did get some good response from it. I think it was more because of the previous song, though. And then I've had a lot of songs that I've sang, so people are giving me support. Anyways, and then, I redid. I was proud of myself because I was going to go home, and I'm like, no, I'm going to do a couple of those songs that I've missed. So I redid Good People and did pretty well with that. And I redid You and I Both by Jason Mraz, and I really hit that pretty well. I think I could do another version of that. Good People, actually, I did really well on. Now that I think about it, it was better than the others. So I don't think anybody cares. But whatever. So today, I want to stay disciplined with this arm because it's really healed. But I know that I want it to finish. So I still need to let it heal a little bit more before I start strengthening. So I'm going to start doing some strengthening exercises. But this next couple days is going to be a very active couple days for me doing Instacart, and I just want to make sure that I keep it like this, just to give it another couple days to where it really gets to where I don't want to tweak it or hurt it again. So that's my main goal. And then tomorrow is Memorial Day. Just enjoy the day while I work. That's what I've been trying to do, is try to enjoy my moments. Oh, there was one other thing with this lady. I do a lot of thinking now while people are talking, and I slow it down and try to listen to what they're saying while I'm also doing other things. But she was talking a lot, and then we were talking about how you hear the same narratives over and over again, that people aren't paid what they're worth. And basically I let her go for a while, and then finally I said to her, people's worth is not based on what they're paid. And I tried to leave her just with that so that she understood that we start in the wrong place when we think about almost everything, and we need to get back to core. And I tried to explain to her about first principle. She followed me with that. People follow the law of identity. If you take them down the law of identity and explaining that there's one and there's not really a two, because anytime you duplicate, you're making another thing. You're not making two, you're making another one. So that's really the basis of logic. And it's understood when you really break down to that principle that anything above that is, not logically bound. So you have to try to center it back to the cores. And that's what we have to teach. That's the root. That's where you learn how to discern. So let me get into my clothes. Oh, man, I'm getting these so long, and I'm trying to do them so much faster. Clothes. The reason I do these videos is to hold myself accountable, to remind myself with grace and empathy to follow the way today. My advice to myself and anyone who chooses to listen: be present. Invest in each moment that you spend. Our moments are currency more valuable than money or time. Do good. Be good. Have a great end of your Memorial Day weekend. It's just halfway point. So if you're hungover, kind of regroup. And if you're not hungover, good job. And if you have stuff you got to do, just do your best and then try to enjoy, whether you're having fun. If it's fun time or work time, you can have fun in both places. So hope everybody has a great day. Sorry, another 9-minute plus video for you TikTok and Instagrammers. No wonder I've got like 10 views. I'm sorry. Have a great day.